Awesome. We're live now.
All right.
The world can see us. The world can see us. So we're here tonight with CJ Twine, and we're pretty excited about the show. Let's kick it off here. So we know that CJ's been up against Brennan twice in the last few months. Once for the Pennsylvania State Arm Wrestling Championships, right? And then the Wall 502. And the difference between the two, in Wall 502, you made him work. You made him really work there. And I mean, you really showed your power and grit, and we were all pretty impressed.
Yeah.
So do you want to talk about that match?
Yeah. Well, when I faced him at Pennsylvania State, I knew who he was because he went against my buddy Paul Land.
Yeah.
But I didn't watch him all the time, so it's like I knew something about him, but I didn't really study him. You know how you see somebody like, oh, this guy's pretty talented, then you just move on. It was something like that. So when I saw him in Pennsylvania, he showed up because I pulled the 240 class. So obviously it probably was like one of the most stacked class there. Probably was the stack class, most stacked class. And I know when I looked at it, I said, okay, I knew he was one of my competition. And of course, Frank Hirsch also. But it was a lot of good 240s there. Christopher Myers. I mean, it was a lot of people, man. I could go on and on. But I noticed that when I pulled him in Pennsylvania State, that he's very difficult to sell it well, but he's very technical. He's very technical arm wrestler. Like, if you don't really know what you're doing or pay attention, he can make you look stupid.
Oh yeah.
Like this. So when I prepare for him, see, I'm a different animal in the super match because I can sit and study you and see, okay, this you like to do, this you don't like to do. Well, I know is that he can pull everywhere. But like at the time, my goal was if I could take away his strongest attribute, I could make him work and I could sit my power in. That was one of the main goals was for me as a puller is do not beat myself. I still did in a way, but I'm talking about in the sense that it looked like you got destroyed just because of technical error.
Yeah, for sure.
So of course in the super match, of course we on a bigger stage. So in my mind, I know I'm like, look, I'm not getting my ass whooped in front of everybody. That's not gonna happen.
No.
I mean, and I trained very hard. I had to make sure I ain't overtrained. I had them problems too. Because I would train so hard that when it comes to a match, I'm not the same person as I was 3 weeks prior. So I went like 4 weeks hard. Straight power stuff. Power stuff, making sure that I stay in great position. Working the angles that he beat me at. Because when we was in Pennsylvania, I noticed that, okay, he like a top roll, post top roller. Real good post top roller. His up pressure is amazing. So I know what got me was he supernated me. I did not expect that. Never knew he does that. He supernated me and turned his shoulder in, almost what Devin does.
Yeah.
And got me out of position. I was like, oh, did he beat me? I said, oh. So when I know he did that, I was preparing for that.
Yeah.
The little sneak attack. I was like, okay, the guy knows something. Of course, he trained with Devin, so I expect that.
Yeah.
So it was an awesome experience. Too bad I fall short, but I showed people I'm for real though. I always do. Like, I mean, I was saying bad. I mean, people hit me up like, man, like people say you gonna get destroyed. What you gonna say about that? Boom, boom, boom. I said all that stuff to me is all motivation. It get me motivated to train harder, study harder, stay focused. I said it's not the first time I got slept on. It won't be the last time. That's fine though. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But the train never stops here. I'm gonna keep training, keep getting better. I mean, I only be
Good.
pulling. I've been pulling for 4 years. And I made a huge leap in the last year. That what happened. That what happened when you train hard and stay committed. So I'm planning on
Mm-hmm.
doing that. Planning on continue that the same way every time, getting better and
Good.
better.
Well, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you definitely showed that grit is there, and like we're stoked to see where you take it next. So, do you have any upcoming tournaments or super matches planned that you're
Not
allowed to
super
talk
matches.
about?
Not super match so far. Nobody hasn't called me out yet as of late.
No.
So no. So but I got some tournaments I'm looking at. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Pennsylvania is supposed to be. I don't know when it's happening. It's supposed to have a little sit down in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I think about going there. I want to go to Baltimore and qualify for the Arnold Classics. I want to go to the
Yeah.
Arnold's. I want to compete in the
Yeah.
Arnold's. That's the next thing down. I'm gonna train real hard for. That's one of them. It's
Good.
Arnold's.
Yeah.
Um, any other tournament, I'm gonna look because sometimes I'm the type of person when I look at different notification of tournaments.
Yeah.
I might decide probably 2 weeks prior. I don't like to decide way back. Then 'cause you never know what comes up in life.
Yeah.
So
Oh, for sure.
that
Right.
my main thing is I'm looking at some tournaments though. I might
Yeah.
one of my teammates was talking about he going to a tournament in North Carolina State in August.
Mm-hmm.
I might hit that too.
Oh,
I
good.
might hit that too. I went last year.
Yeah.
Um, fell short, got second place. Yeah, but I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna win this time though. I'm
Good.
gonna
Good.
win
Yes.
this.
Yeah.
Cool.
See the good old silver medal though. It just keeps you going.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it does. Like I told people, we all hate losing, right? So it's
Oh yeah,
like
for sure.
we all hate losing. I mean, it's hard, especially for me because I play a lot of sports, and I'm
Mhm.
real used to not losing often. For
Mhm.
real, like very, very often. So it's
Yeah.
like arm wrestling, you going to lose. I'm getting better with it, but it's still hard to accept that you're going to lose in arm wrestling
Yeah.
because there's so many ways to lose. It
Oh
is.
yeah.
I mean, somebody's style might be a cancer to your style. It's just like boxing, right? I mean,
Mhm.
somebody's style is a cancer to your style. Somebody else's style might be a cancer to your style. It could go back and forth. So it's like you go and lose, and the best way to do is learn from it and get stronger.
Right. Good. Good. Trevor. I think Trevor locked up. Yeah. Trevor's
Trevor,
gone. Yeah.
Trevor, Trevor got lost.
Yeah. He got lost.
It
Mm-hmm.
kicked
Oh,
out
he's
on
back.
me.
He's
So
in.
how's your trade with Beaver?
There we go. I'm back.
Mine's going good. I bought table in my basement. I have a table, and I bought a lab machine. I'm going in a
Okay.
tournament July 6th. The Joe Gold has a tournament on. I'm in a super
Nice.
match. I'm in a super match there. Do I tell him about it, Trevor? About that match I'm in? You get all the stuff there. Trevor. I don't think he can hear me. It's a Joe Gold, anyways, and it's a four-way match, and it's lightweight. I'm 165 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah, but love the sport, and it's gonna be a battle. I'm 56 years old, and like I says, I work hard. I work hard. The passion's there, and it's not over yet for the king.
There you go.
Good.
Right on.
Yeah. So back, sorry about that. My
He's
phone had,
back.
for some reason just kind of kicked me out, but
Yeah.
I'm back. But I had a chance to take a look at some of the comments here, so we're gonna jump back up. Um, Jonathan Lab is watching, and he's
Oh my
saying,
God.
he's asking if you're gonna be in Wall 503.
I will be there, sir. Yes, sir. I will be at 5:03.
Good. And then I gotta congrats on my second place there from Stephen Harder. And then there was one thing here. Okay, so Laba's saying he wants a match with you. CJ versus Laba. So let's see. So there's that. You got to call it on the show, buddy.
You just got a super match.
Well, hey, Lava, I don't want to hurt our relationship, man.
Well, I got called out on this show. Look at those. Stephen Harder wants a match with me.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. There we go. CJ versus Bam Bam. Roger Bailey says CJ versus Bam Bam. Now, I don't know who Bam Bam is. I'm assuming you probably do. Or do you?
I don't know who Bam Bam is. I really don't know.
Okay, so we don't
Isn't
know
that from
who
the
Bam Bam is,
Flintstones?
Roger. No clue. Roger, buddy, you're going to have to toss a thing with Bam Bam there because we haven't heard of him yet. And I mean, I'm so new to the sport, and so you know, getting to know everybody in that you know, like there could still be some like really amazing, awesome pullers that I've never heard of yet. So, you know,
man, there's so many people out here, man, like you never heard of. Then you be like, oh, this person might get destroyed by the well-known pullers. Then you're like, nah, this person might be better.
Yeah.
Some people just don't get out like that. I'm one of them people. I started to get out a little bit more. I mean, like when I first started arm wrestling, I came in the sport real strong. Then I just stopped traveling.
yeah,
I stopped traveling, and a lot of times I'm a firm believer when you're new in the sport, you should grab different arms, learn different techniques because you're gonna face somebody that do something that you never experienced before. And then you're like, wow, what happened?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And Brennan's saying CJ better not get slept on because you get off the draw. That's true. He'd say, I watched a few matches there, and I'm like,
tell Brendan to stop telling my secrets.
Excuse me. Well, and then there's conversation about Chance Shaw says that Trevor versus Lava would be better. Come on, I'm new. I've only done like a half dozen practices in one tournament. Give me a few months, buddy. Give me a few months.
Lava want to go against me, but he don't believe in that. He's just talking.
Yeah. Could be. He's been on the show a few times there. We sometimes will just pull him in as a surprise guest, and last time was a lot of fun.
That dude was hilarious.
Yeah, he had a few drinks and went right off. It was great with Matt Mask.
I don't understand how. I mean, I see that his eyes is real strong because he opened a beer can with his eye.
Yeah,
man, that's unbelievable. What the?
The eye socket. That's some blinking power. Yeah, that's impressive.
He got a 20/20 vision for real.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
Oh yeah. So we got a question from another one of our guys here. Fred Belanger Jr. is asking, CJ, are you better in the hook or in the top roll?
Well, good question. It depends which arm you're talking about. Well, I tell people all the time, I can hook. My hook is very, very powerful, especially left-handed. But the problem with me is that I'm very comfortable top rolling too. So it's like if I get catching the hook while I'm top rolling, I get in trouble at times. But when I initiate the hook, it's very powerful.
Yeah.
But I would say I would give the edge to my top roll because I got a lot of wins with my top roll. I mean, don't get me wrong. I had a lot of wins that I flop wrist pressed people before. Yeah. I beat people in the hook before. I did other things to people, but like my hand don't get taken all the time. Yeah. So a lot of times I beat a lot of people with top roll. That's my first move. I try to do. I try to be persistent, and
Yeah.
so top roll a person first and try to get through the tournament quicker. Especially in the
Yeah.
tournament. In the super match is different. I'll try everything.
Yeah.
So I say top roll.
Yeah. Yeah. Top roll can be a way to conserve a bit of energy sometimes.
Right.
Yep. Yep.
And
Especially in the long game.
but a lot of times, well, I've started to understand that like whatever the person's weak at, that's what I need to do. Like if that person's got a real strong top row, but their arm not as good, I need to attack their arm. Vice versa.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes myself, I get stuck on. I'm so used to top rolling, taking people's hands a lot.
Yep.
Like it's that muscle memory.
Yeah.
And so you're so used to doing it that it's hard to, cause I have people tell me all the time, man, why you don't hook? I mean, I do hook, but why you don't hook more often? Your hook is unbelievably strong, but
yeah, hey,
it happens.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I mean, it's one of those things, right? I mean, you get when you get a feel for somebody at the table, and you can generally feel how good their hand is. Depending, you can sometimes get a gauge.
Like, yeah, I get in this mode when I grab people. Sometimes it get me in trouble. When I feel a lot of power, I get excited. You know how people get nervous when they feel a powerful person? I get very excited.
Good.
And I tend to have little technical errors when you do that.
Oh, okay.
You lose your game plan sometimes.
Yeah.
Cause I was like, well, this guy is real strong, but I'm gonna still whoop him there.
Yeah.
So but sometimes it can bite you in the butt. And you want to think that way. You want to try to see where you're strongest at against that opponent and take advantage.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. So I wanted to let's see here. I'm just taking a quick little peek through the comments. I just want to take a second. We're trying to make because we get it with a lot of people asking comments, and I end up missing them, right? So I'm trying to make a clear effort for our viewers. So I'm just going to go do a quick little run through. Oh, we got Paul Lynn saying that CG at 205 would be a trouble for a lot of people in that class. You can just imagine. He'd be so ripped.
Well, because Paul Lynn knows me. Let me tell you a story between me and Paul Lynn. It's funny.
Yeah.
I first met him at Triple Eight Nationals. If I remember correctly, Paul Lynn might have to correct me. I think 2016. I lost, but of course I placed. Yeah, if I remember correctly, second or third place, one of them. In the 220 class, I pulled the 220 class, but why people don't know, Paul Lynn, the only person that knows, I was 205.
Really?
Yes,
Wow.
I was 205. I was 205, and I was 5 pounds over the 98 class. But I have no plans to put 98 class. It just the summertime I lose a lot of weight. So it's like I went from I was 227, I dropped all the way to 205. And I pulled a 220 class, did very well. I was weight wise, I was the smallest person in the class.
Yeah.
So the idea, people look at you like, man, if you was 205, 200, you'd be very dangerous, because when I was 205, I could compete with the 220, 240 heavier guys, no problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm trying to, like, I think about it at times. Like right now, I'm 239 right now. I lost some weight, so I was like after the tournament, after I pulled Brendan, I started eating a lot. I got up to about almost 250. Then I started, doing my activities, because I was chilling for a moment because I was so sore. Like after the tournament, after pull, everybody wanted after pull with me. Then after that, I went and trained with Travis. So it's like I was so wrecked.
Just imagine.
Right. So now I'm starting to train more, and now so I'm dropping weight.
Good. Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. I'm going to be dropping down another weight class, because I'm right at the bottom of the super heavyweight. I weighed in at like 256, I think it was, with all my clothes and shoes and jeans and stuff on. So I'm trying to get down under 242 for next month. So I'm going to try and get just under that class and see how I do the next one down. And I think
There
I'll
you
do
go.
all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to, like, in my mind, I want to make 205 because, I mean, but the thing is, I know it's so many people in that class that I like.
Mm-hmm.
Like Paul Lynn is one of, like, it's hard for me. Me and him have battles in the past.
Yep.
And it's hard for me to pull them sometimes. Like, I got to get I can get in my mode. Like for instance, it's easy for me to pull Brendan because I just met Brendan, right? So I don't really know him or have a relationship with him.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's easy for me, like, oh man, let's go. I'm going to come and smash him. Then after the match, we cool. But somebody like Paul or Storm and RVJ, I could keep going. I'm actually cool with them guys. So it's like, it's kind of hard to turn that switch sometimes. But of course, when the money on the line, your mind will switch. So.
Oh yeah. Hey, for sure.
We'll see about that down the future.
We got one question here. So Lillian, how tall is CJ?
5'11".
How tall are you, bud? 5'11". Oh, awesome! Yeah, we're the same height then. Good, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
we're the same height.
Yeah,
I've been
awesome.
the same height since 13 years old.
Nice. Not me. I was like literally this like tiny. This is tiny little kid, like a little bit of pudge and glasses. I was this little nerd up until I hit like 14, 15, and then all of a sudden, I put on some muscle and started to look a little less like the little dude.
The weird thing about me is, like, me and my friends, like, when we was 13 years old, I had three of my best friends, right? We all was the same height. We all were 5'11".
Mm-hmm.
One is 6'5", 6'10".
Holy shit!
6'4".
No,
I'm the only one that didn't grow. And they made fun of me all the time. It was like, man, and they were like, man, they said, oh man, you never grew, boom, boom. Of course, I'm stronger than all of them, but
there you go.
I'm way stronger than them though. But they were like, man, they thought about it. He's like, what? If you had our size, no, man, you said you won't be human.
Yeah.
So, but we always giggle about that all the time, man. Like, cause I was like, when I grew so quick, I was like, man, I'm gonna be huge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It like gives you like the hope, right? Yeah.
Right. Because I thought about it, I'm like, see, my father's like real strong. Like my dad's like bigger than I am. So it's like I thought about, I'm already strong already. So like if I get this serious size, you know how it is when you're a kid. Yeah. Then after a while I got the memo by 17, it wasn't gonna change. So I thought about, well, I'm strong though. That's the ultimate thing, is being strong.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's too cool, man. Yeah. Sweet. Let's see here. So now we wanted to talk about training because I see that Paul Lynn says that you're his favorite training partner because you're able to work so well at all the angles. So let's talk about like training partners and training groups, and then like how you got your start with that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll
tell you a story. When I first started, I gave with Eric a question with Paul and all of them. This is weird. When I first started, I'm a marine painter and also a blaster in the shipyard for warships for the Navy SEAL. So the thing is, like, all I used to do is work 12 hours, go home. Work 12 hours. I got in that routine.
Yep.
And if you're an athlete and you start getting, out of sports and you start getting that work field, and you want to play sports, right? But sometimes you might get stuck in that little 9 to 5. I call it 9 to 5 zone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So one day it was a guy in a Lou Coven. In a Lewis Coven, I meant. He used to pull, but he had to retire, unfortunately. But he came up to me one day, shook my hand. And he's like, man, your hand feel like bricks. I said, yeah, I got pretty good handshake. He like, for real, he said, grip up with me. I said, what? I mean, I re-grip up, and when we grip up with me, he couldn't move me for real. He had a hard time. I said, oh, maybe. I said, maybe he's I guess a regular person. I don't know. Then he said, no, man, I'm a professional arm wrestler. I won multiple nationals and stuff like that. I said, really? He said, yeah, man, you didn't arm wrestle, man. You had a future in this. I said, well, I'll try. I said, I ain't trying to come here and get my ass whooped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, and I used to arm wrestle my friends. We'd be on the table. Like you know how Devin do that freedom table?
Yeah, freedom, yeah.
Yeah, we'd be on the table in class. The teacher be like, somebody, please don't break that arm.
Yeah.
So I said I'll try it. And I went to practice. My team is the Team Brother team in Yorktown, Virginia.
Yeah.
So I mostly get trained by the legend, Steve Stanaway and Randy.
Yep.
And of course they be pulling for Ella. A lot of people don't know who Steve Stanaway is because he's the only person that's alive now that will pull in the 60s. He started in 1968.
Wow.
Right. So he had no, nothing, no technology like that. So and Randy will pull in the 70s. So them guys be pulling forever. I call him the Godfather.
Yeah, no kidding. The OGs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously.
Yeah.
So I learned the techniques and stuff from them. Start practicing. I noticed that I'm like, man, I'm pretty good at this.
Yeah.
And so they like sit downs better, right? So when I first started, unlike everybody else, I was doing the sit downs.
Yep.
So I had a hard time doing the sit down. Stand up to me is easy. Sit down took me a while to really get used to. But it got me stronger because when I compete, I trained when I first started for about a couple months. Then I got to a competition. I destroyed everybody.
Wow.
Yes. I qualified. My first, it's funny. My first stand-up tournament, right? It was a traveling basic qualifier, like for the WALs. This one WALs were really blowing up, like really, really blowing up. This was like 2015. So he was like, so Randy was like, Steve was like, it was Steve. He was like, well, y'all can pull the novice class because this is your first tournament. And like, Travis, funny dude. Travis said, oh, this ain't for novice. It's a qualifier. It's all open, right?
Yeah.
So I told Steve, and I said, well, I'm gonna find out how really I'm good I am if I'm ready. I mean, for a new person, of course, your coach don't want you to pull in the open class already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They want you to start low. But I was like, look, I'm a risk taker. I take risks all my life. That's how I do. So what happened was right-handed, ran through first three people quickly.
Yep.
Then right, if I remember correctly, I made it to the semifinals, lost. I got third place right-handed. It was about 16 people in the class. And because when I first started, I was pulling in the supers. I was like 250. It's interesting. Then left-handed, I beat everybody. Got first place left-handed. I won the overalls. Qualified for the WLs.
Wow.
Right. Yeah, I was surprised myself. Of course, I didn't.
That's impressive, buddy.
Yes. I know. And look, I surprised myself. Everybody was like, "Oh, like how long you been pulling?" I said, "This is my first term." They're like, "What?"
Yeah.
Like they were like, "Well, you got a future in the sport." So when you win, you're happy, right?
Oh, for sure.
So I started winning more. I mean, I was winning a lot, and of course, I think the hardship I had was 2017. That's when I started losing consistently.
Yeah.
Then 18, of course, 19. I picked up a little bit more, started winning, knocking out big names, of course. But 2017, I had some good, but a lot of people don't know though. In 2017, I started real good, have great wins. But toward the end of the year, that's what everybody remembered. But
Really, it was
everybody
just a
remembered, like it started in September 2017. I lost against Chanshaw. I lost against Chanshaw. Then I turned around. I lost against Tim Lewis, and majority of the match I lost was on fouls. It was unfortunate. So it's like them 2 matches. That's what everybody remembers for that whole year.
Yeah.
So,
Oh shoot.
right. Dude, so after that, it was almost like, oh my gosh, like I was known. Say, I'm known to be like a real strong left hand puller.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like, well, let's go out to CJ type of situation, right? It was in that mode.
Okay.
So I'm like, man, I gotta train consistently because I remember when I met Paul Lynn, he was like, he used to tell me like, man, you gotta travel more, right? That's the difference between me and him when he started, when I started. I didn't travel. I traveled, but I didn't travel like he did. I was no fanatic. I was the type of person where I was just relying off genetic abilities. So I trained on the table, but I really trained in the gym like I supposed to. He did. So after 2017, I started hitting the gym hard. I mean, I'm talking about working out twice, sometimes 3 times a day.
Wow.
So people said, because people said, man, you made up ground. I said, yeah, because I've been putting in serious work. I thought about it. I was talking to my dad. My dad said, you gotta go back to your old mode back when you used to be in high school and college, when you used to work out twice a day, 3 times. See, what people don't understand is when I was 19 years old, I was probably the strongest in my life.
Yeah.
When I was 19 years old, yes. When I was in high school, they used to call me the man child. I had all the squat, power clean records. I squatted 655.
Holy shoot.
And my coach stopped me because he was scared. He was, he didn't want me to get hurt.
Well, yeah,
You know how when somebody's so strong, they gonna hit themselves sometimes.
Oh, for sure.
I power clean 315, bench 325.
Wow.
Deadlift 515. So I was pretty strong.
Impressive.
I was pretty strong 17-year-old.
Yeah, no kidding. Shoot.
17. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's badass, man.
Yeah, man. I've been working out all my life pretty much. 17 years, but I've been working out like 12 years, like high performance.
Yeah.
So when I came to arm wrestling, my strength was really from the past.
Yeah.
And and after that, I have to get, I'm getting back in my mode.
Yep.
Of course, motivated, ready to go.
Oh yeah.
And of course, let me answer the training question, right?
Yeah.
My training, I tell people all the time, I don't have like super difficult training. Like my training is like this is what I do when it comes to training. Like when I do arm wrestling, and of course I do my power stuff because that's what I've been doing for years.
Yeah.
And I combine both. Like for instance, I'll give you a good example. We talking about upper body, right? If I have I might do a day. Like I like to work out with resistance bands. I got like a 150-pound one. I got a 300-pound one, and I got one that's a little bit small, like a 100-pound one. So it depends how I feel on certain days. I work out with bands real hard, back pressure, whatever, pronation, real hard. Then I might hold it my position for like a minute. Like if I work on I like to work on my stat positions. Like I like to be statically strong. Then I might hold for for a minute, at least 30 seconds. Then I put that down. Then I do some shoulder shrugs. I get like a 120-pound dumbbell. I start right there, do some shrug, about 25 reps. Then I turn around, gonna reduce the bands again. I kind of combine it and use it almost like a CrossFit type of stuff. I do about 3, 4, 5 rounds, especially when I get ready for a super match.
Oh yeah.
So my train is more like movement. So that's why. So when I get in the super match, I don't be tired.
Yeah.
I be ready.
Yeah. Oh, you showed stamina and grit there. Like that's the thing is like that explosive, like off the start power too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I've been working on my endurance. I know I'm not gonna have the greatest endurance because I'm a very explosive athlete.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to be good enough that because I know me, I was known to like burn out. Like I was the type of person that I felt crazy for the first 5 pulls.
Yeah.
Then after that, I burn out. You know what I'm saying? So I be doing more of my workouts in like a CrossFit way. Get that heart rate up, get that body going, keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting stronger and building endurance at the same time. So I don't like to be in the gym all day. I'm gonna be honest with you. So if I work out for 30 minutes, it's the hardest 30 minutes of my life. Period.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I do it. Then I get out. Then I go home. I might do some workouts at home. Like I work out with a sludge hammer too. I use sludge hammer a lot.
Sledge, yeah.
Yes, I got a 10-pound sludge hammer.
Mm-hmm.
I work on a lot. I put a fat grip on it, make it harder, make it more interesting.
Yeah.
And I have a Apollo sludge hammer, so it's real thick. It's a thick bar. The bar is real thick. I put a fat grip on it. I do a lot of downwards pronation with it, work on my wrist. And of course, I do a lot of different things when it comes to pronation work. Get like a belt, trap, do a lot of high rep. Sometimes I go heavy. I might go heavy 2 times, sometimes 3 times a week. Depending
3 times a week. Wow.
Sometimes 3 times a week. But a lot of times, the minimum 2 times a week when it comes to heavy, high intensity. I like to see my progress because you want to go just like when you do sports. I know when I did football, we'll do high reps for 6 weeks. Then we get a week on. Then we come out for max out days and see how strong we got.
Yeah.
So I kind of follow almost that same program, but since with arm wrestling, you could do certain workouts every day. Like I do my resistance bands almost every day because it doesn't harm you or nothing.
Yeah,
and you can
it keeps the blood flow, right?
Right.
Keeps tension.
And yes, it does. Then at times when on my heavy day, I get my 300-pound resistance band, and it's real thick. It had me working bit time. And I like using that because it let me know it won't let me cheat or nothing. I gotta do my movements right, or it will yank me back. It's like you go get somebody on the arm wrestling table. If you don't do your moves correctly, you sloppy, you're gonna get yanked. You're gonna get yanked all around the table. So that's how I got that band is. And sometimes when I get super crazy, I put my 150-pound one scrap with it too, and go crazy. Yes.
Jeez.
So
that's
because
intense, man. That's good.
Yeah, man, I'm all about intensity. When I work out, it's all about intensity. That's why Paul Lynn said I'm his favorite training partner because let me tell you about him. On the radar, we train together on the table a lot, and we'll pull like 1,000 times. And we'll work different angles. Like I'm a type of person when I train on the table, I don't mind getting vulnerable. Like you might see videos of people cracking me over in the slow pull. It doesn't matter. In the match, they can't do it. But I like to go different positions. I want to see where I'm strongest at, where I'm weakest at. Then wherever I'm weakest at, I'm working on it 10 times harder and make that my strongest link. Whatever the angle is, or technique. So so a lot of times he has my favorite training partner because he's so strong that I could measure myself against him and see why I need to work on. Same with him. You know what I'm saying? So we go back and forth. We look at this angle. Man, this guy. So when he go against people, a lot of times I know how strong he is.
Yeah.
I know before everybody, a lot of other people do. So they'll be like, so when he wins, I don't be surprised. I already knew it was gonna happen. Like I told people that he gonna win Arnold's. People thought, oh, crazy. Like what the fuck? Like I know I'm not dumb. I just know because last year, I mean, man, he pulled so well. I mean, unfortunately, he had that war with Craig Touye, which is a beast. He's a beast.
Oh yeah.
And it kind of messed both of their tournaments up. But I said, yo, next year this dude gonna win. He gonna win the next year. I said then. That I said that I repeated again. That when it happened, boom.
You're like, there it was, just fulfilled. Yeah, that's awesome. Too cool. Yeah, and Craig Soublier, I guess they went up against each other. Is that what you were saying? Was Craig?
Yeah, Craig Touye.
Oh, Soublier. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they went against each other last year. If I'm not correct, I could be wrong. I think that was his first match. Either the first or second match, one or two. And I know he cracked him over. He had him in the losing position.
Yeah.
But Craig got a crazy holding scrim. Like I don't know if you ever see videos when he was doing 150-pound dumbbells and 170. I used to try to compete one time. I did like 140 before, but I haven't did them preacher curl holds for a long time. Yeah. I'm gonna get back on that too. But his holding power is so crazy. So if you ever get out of position, he'll yank you back like with no problem.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. So when he won, when he won this year, I wasn't surprised. I said I already knew because we trained, so I know his progress. Like he know mine.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So let's see here. We're gonna take a quick peek back over at the comments, make sure I didn't miss anything. Go. Pull in. Ask CJ about his watermelon juice.
Okay. This is why I say it, right?
Yeah.
Some couple of people ask me, or people ask me in person before, or ask my teammates. Some people think, a lot of people ask if am I natural or am I on steroids. So that's fine. Some people coming to me in person like, I mean, no disrespect. I don't get offended because I told people all the time. People thought I was on steroids since I was 15 years old. Okay, I'm 29 years old now, so it's old. So the thing is, it doesn't offend me. I tell my honest question. I'll give an honest answer to him. I'm like, nah, I don't take nothing. I said my main thing I like to take. I barely like protein shake. I'm trying to take protein. I hate taking it for real. But I love watermelon. I mean, watermelon. That's my. To me, I like my protein. I like watermelon. So when people's like, yo, are you juice? I'm like, nah, man, it's watermelon, man. My watermelon juice. My watermelon juice.
Nice.
You're on the watermelon juice.
Like a watermelon flavored protein powder. They got to make it. I bet that would be friggin' fantastic.
Actually, Paul Lynn teammate Justin Blair have a watermelon. I think BCAA. I think if I remember correctly. Yes.
Nice.
I gotta try though. I gotta try it. I mean, I gotta try. That's my watermelon. That's my thing.
Yeah.
I love watermelon. Man. I'm gonna get some tomorrow and cut it up.
Yeah. Oh. See,
yes, sir.
What I've been doing is I've been making. Oh, my headphone fell. Got it though. Make sure this doesn't turn off. There, good. Okay, sorry about that. I've been doing protein shakes. I've got this this chocolate protein shake powder stuff, and it kind of tastes like caramel bar, but it's only got 2 grams of carbs per scoop. So I'm doing a bit of a low carb thing. So I've been taking that and cracking eggs into it, and it's the best thing ever. I've been making it every day for the last week, and I've noticed my recovery time is seeming better. I don't know. It seems to be kind of just jiving well. So I don't know. It's just one of those funky things, and found out that there's some BCAAs in it too. And then I started looking into that, and that looks pretty interesting. So
I like BCAAs. I ran out, but I'm gonna get some of that watermelon one from Justin Blair though. When Justin Blair watching it, I'm gonna order some watermelon from you, man. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I had some BCA. I think it was Berry Blast. I think that was. I think it was Berry Blast. But anyway, and I liked it. I mean, especially when it comes to recovery and stuff.
Yeah.
Because when I take stuff, like I like to take stuff that I try to mainly look for recovery, mainly.
Yeah.
So we all need it because you train hard. You're gonna need something to help you out.
Oh,
and I also take a lot of myself. I take a lot of fish oil. Eat bananas. Like lately, I've been eating a lot of bananas. Yeah. So trying to take care of myself.
Help with
nutrition. Good. So I try to cause I know a lot of people probably like my problem a lot of times. I like to go to the drive-thru a lot and get a lot of fast food a lot. And it's like I can't help it. Like my main two places I usually like to go to is like Wendy's and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
So it's like, and when I order from those places, I spend about $30.
Yeah,
I get a lot of stuff.
You get a real meal.
Yes. I spend. I get a whole lot of stuff, so I calm down for that a lot. And like majority of the time, if I do go out to eat, I get something healthy. You know what I'm saying? But I mostly get stuff that to cook.
Yeah, I've been buying round steak roasts and cutting them into steaks.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all I've been doing, and it's been a big change. Like, got rid of diabetes, got rid of a whole bunch of different things, and it's a pretty neat way of doing it, and I'm enjoying it so far. It's been since March that I started that, and that was where I seen all the major shift in my health. Like I was on a CPAP machine as well. That's gone.
Really?
Well, yeah, man.
That's amazing.
It was a big change. Just everything's clearing up, so I'm pretty stoked. My blood pressure was 170. Now it's 117.
See, that's real motivation right there. I like to hear people's stories when they overcome, when they overcome something.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh, same here. And it's one of those things, right? That's this whole sports kind of help shift that mentality and giving something to just a passion, right? It's so much fun. And now he says, "Oh, do them eye rounds in a sous vide, Paul in." Yeah, I don't do the sous vide. I don't have one, but I do have a charcoal grill, and and I do plan on barbecuing them soon, as I can, because I don't want to lose my grill again. Because I had one of them stolen, had 3 bikes stolen this year. We're getting a new place in July with a nice yard and fenced, and we're going to be able to be rocking barbecue again. So my sorry ass is literally just pan frying the steaks right now every day. So, but it's not bad. I'm used to it. It's good. Not as good as barbecue, but ideal. Yeah.
There you go. I like that, man.
Yeah. Just take a look here at some of the comments. Okay, keep away from the middleweight class. Aaron Hickson, can I get a number 7 with a lemonade? Yeah.
He's stupid, man. He think he's funny, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know he's talking about he talking about me going to Chick-fil-A. Like when I go to Chick-fil-A or Wendy's, I always get number 7 for both. And
really? Okay.
Lemonade or water. So he always, that's why he say that.
That's awesome. I was wondering, I'm like, yeah, that's the thing. I try to see through the ones, and I try to catch the ones that catch my eyes. And it's awesome that one had a story. So let's see here. We're just pulling up through. Somebody's talking about Power Crunch protein energy bars. Sounds funky. Fish oil and collagen for recovery. Yeah. Stephen Harder's mentioning that. That's something that I do too. I actually eat I buy a big fillet of wild salmon, and I'll eat half that giant freaking sucker as a meal, as my sort of like protein, fat, and fish oil, and then I do collagen. Every once in a while, I'll literally just like if we're out, I'll stop by a Costco and they have unbreaded chicken wings, right? There's tons of collagen in chicken wings, so I freaking steal that, and then I just put a little bit of hot sauce on there, and I love that. So every once in a while I'll have that, and that's like sort of like. Yeah, that's part of like my collagen. Like I'll like after the tournament, that was like my first meal was chicken wings, and I literally like I did the tournament on Saturday, then I pulled again on Sunday, and Sunday is when I did the left, and like I recovered pretty well. So, yep.
Nice. I might have tried that.
Yeah.
Of course, with the hot sauce, but I use barbecue sauce, but I do. I use hot sauce.
Yeah. See, I'm trying to do like it's kind of weird. Zero sugar, pretty close. So like I try to stay like right near the bottom on the sugar thing, and I know it's one of those kind of weird things, but your body adjusts and it starts producing its own glycogen, right, in your liver. So it's not something that is 100% necessary to have sugars, right? So, and I'm like through that adjustment period because it is weird for a few months. But anybody doing like keto, any of that kind of stuff, it's one of those like educational things. Hit me up. I'll help with that kind of stuff because like there's weird things that happen like when you go through your keto flu symptoms and stuff, right? Now your body dumps potassium, which is like you have bananas and stuff, you get potassium, right? Well, there's also a salt substitute that is literally the actual sodium chloride that will that is the exact mineral that you're dumping that your body uses as an electrolyte. So you can buy the salt substitute, toss it in a bit of water, or just put it on your food, and it'll replenish that potassium, and it'll reduce a lot of those symptoms. And so there's a lot of weird kind of little things like that, little tricks and hacks to get through sort of like the bad symptoms, because your body goes through withdrawals with sugar when you go through that. So you'll end up being weak, you'll end up lightheaded, you'll end up with all these different symptoms, and it's all due to these things that happen. So I just wanted to kind of throw that out there. So I guess we're getting close to the end of the show too here. So let's see. We gotta see if I'm missing anything on my little show notes. We didn't get a chance to fuck with Evan. Oh, Evan Burgoyne, buddy, where are you? No, didn't get a chance to mess with him this time, but next time we'll make sure to do that. Let's see here. So we got a chance to talk about the July 6th Arm Fight Club tournament at the shipyard before the Argonauts game, the Toronto Argonauts game. And there's going to be the announced super match round robin between Dave, the French arm wrestling king, Darren Bitchin' Hinton, Brian Powers, and Boomer Ken Hanna. Now, Boomer Ken Hanna, he surprised everybody at the term there this weekend. He came in strong and got Rookie of the Year. And,
nice.
Yeah. So it was pretty awesome. So
I like to see new people pull. I like that.
Yeah, for sure. So I guess that pretty much leaves it there. I think
next week.
There's also the
next week. Yeah. We have Raymond Cote coming on in the next week or two.
Sweet.
Mention that he's going to be on.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, we're gonna have a show with Raymond. Yeah. And so we're gonna have a few fun shows coming up this month. We also talked to Joe Gould, and we're gonna be lining something up sometime before the July tournament for him to come on too. So that'll be fun for everybody. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So CJ, you're a pleasure to have on the show. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing all that knowledge too. Yeah. That was a lot of fun. Oh, Evan just joined.
You want to mention
maybe somebody heard me say something, and now he's joined, so we can say hi and talk with him a little bit because I was talking to CJ earlier. I'll just give some context. We were talking about stuff, and then he brought up meeting Evan. So I'm gonna let you take off on that, bud.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. when I saw Evan, all the Canadians were there bright and early. When I went to the event, it was almost like Baltimore, downtown Baltimore is crazy. Like, I should have got a hotel down there, but it's crazy. So it's like I had a hard time trying to get a park. The traffic was retarded. So I came in there, of course, all Canadians, they all in the group, and they all looking at me and stuff. I was like, oh, here it goes. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I didn't get to talk to Evan before. After the match, I did. I talked to him a lot. Funny guy, man. That's a funny dude, man. He's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Him and Ian Carnegie.
Yeah, Ian. Yeah.
I like them guys, man. Them guys cool, man. They some internet trolls, man, but they cool in person. Especially
for sure.
Yeah, Evan real cool. I was surprised how cool he was, actually.
Oh yeah. He's a hoot to hang out with.
I went over and pulled with him. I went over up in Pembroke, and I pulled with Evan and Mulville and the Hitman Ford, and he treated me like gold. He had the moose steak, and his wife made a nacho dip, and we pulled for about 2 hours, and I gave them a Martin fur each.
That's awesome.
We had a great time.
Oh yeah, and we're planning on going to go do a training video and some pulling practice with Evan in a few weeks too. So
yeah.
We're doing. Yeah, we're gonna start kind of making like a little bit of a circuit tour where we're kind of bombing around and training with different teams and just have some fun and get some cool content up for everybody. And we're planning on doing on hitting the stateside maybe later this summer. We're trying to get everything all worked out. But I think it'll be fun. And Evan's like, I am kind of awesome, aren't I? We got to his head. Head.
Yeah. He's a great guy.
Don't flatter yourself now.
What the crap, Evan? What the crap, Evan?
Cool, Evan.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
He is cool, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Really is.
Awesome, guys.
So what's your prediction on the wall tournament, the next... the big fight coming up?
Okay. I looked at some of them. I ain't look at all of them. I know because I'm real cool with Justin Bishop, so I know him. I know he playing with Mike Solaris. I was joking with him about that. I was like, because he was like, we were talking about, he's like, yeah, I'm coming to smash. I like, man, he gonna keep smooth the hell out of you. But anyway, in that match, I picked Justin to win.
Yeah.
Just a stronger overall puller. Period.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's the next? Let me see. I'll try to remember the next match. I know you got the Michael Todd and the Dave Chafee.
Chafee, yeah.
That's a tough match.
I know.
I'm gonna tell you this though. Style wise, it could be a problem for Dave. But it's hard for me to go get somebody that's that freaking strong.
Yeah, Dave.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a beast.
And the dude's legit. Like, Dave is the type of person that he could beat the strongest person in the world. No problem.
Mm-hmm.
But when he comes to Michael Todd style, the way he keeps moving, he got real strong pronation strength.
Yeah.
So it's like his pronation strength is so strong, his hands so strong. And when somebody got all that type of attributes and they kings moving you, it's kind of hard. You can't overpower him, that type of person. You got to arm wrestle a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I think in 2017 when they pulled, I think the first time they ran right through him. Then Michael came back and beat him twice. Once Michael stopped him and started working his hands, started climbing, playing the climb game, that was pretty much a wrap. So it's like, my prediction that match is tough. Like, I don't want to go against Dave Chafee because he's a freaking monster. Like, really a monster puller. Yeah. Like I said before, he could beat he beat Dennis the plank off, man.
Yeah.
That dude
like a mutant. I know.
So, but when it comes to style wise, I will go with Michael.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Michael for the win.
Yeah.
Michael,
Because he's just so good
Michael.
at bleeding people out and stuff. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, that
Yeah.
he's good.
And,
He's good.
Michael got more endurance.
Yeah.
Like I said, he could bleed people out very well.
Yeah.
He know how to trap people in
Yeah.
the crazy Kings move he does. His version of the Kings move that he
Yeah.
does. So I
Oh
picked
yeah.
Michael for that match.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to look. Who's the other matches out?
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know how many of them have been mentioned
Well,
yet. I didn't get a chance to recap in the last week here. But we got some other comments. Go. CJ Twine would make the 187 class if he didn't have a 78 pound ass. That's Evan, obviously. Oh, Evan, we love you.
hey, I knew somebody was saying something like that. It gotta be
Yeah,
Evan. I knew it was
yeah,
coming. See,
yeah. Guaranteed.
I thought it would be my teammate Aaron or something. He say
Yeah,
crazy stuff like that, or maybe
yeah,
Ryan Walker or somebody.
yeah.
But Evan was the
Evan.
first one that said it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, Evan. That's from the years of doing live squatting and
Oh
running and
yeah.
working
Oh for
out.
sure. Oh yeah.
Cause
That's freaking awesome. Oh Evan.
yeah. Cause what happened was Evan, when Evan talked to me, he was like,
Yeah.
man, I knew you were strong when I seen your ass.
Big glutes, eh? It's like
And I was
squats.
like,
Boom.
yes. I mean, for real,
Yeah.
a lot of squat, hard cleaning.
Yeah.
Right.
Because when I got brought up, you know how when you first start lifting weights, right? What's the first thing that us men do? Lift upper body stuff, bench press, right?
Yeah. Yep. No.
When I first started, I didn't do no bench pressing, nothing like that. It
Mm-hmm.
was all lower body work. Like my dad was like, "We're gonna get your foundation right first, and you're gonna
Yeah.
dominate people." He said,
Yeah.
you're gonna dominate people like that." Like when I did wrestling and stuff, like my legs were so strong, I could drive right through people. Same thing in football. I could drive
Yeah.
right through people with no effort for real.
So does
So it's
Yeah.
like,
powerlifting help with arm wrestling?
Oh, for sure. It
Yeah.
solids up your
yeah,
core so
Yeah.
much. Like
yeah,
you just well, and also like you got to think in a scientific way. I'm gonna get a little
mhm,
technical here. Sorry. You shock your central nervous system. Your central nervous system adapts to make you stronger. Always do squats.
Yeah.
yeah. Squats. Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, he's right. That was squats do. It builds your testosterone so high. It's so
Yeah.
hard. That's why people doesn't do it.
Yep.
Cause it's
Yeah.
so hard. It's
Yeah.
so hard on your body,
Yep.
and it gets you so strong. I, I could tell people all the time, like in my life, like period. Even when I used to kickbox, I used to destroy people that was so strong, like benching 500 pounds, right?
Yeah.
Or doing this, but my legs were so strong and my core was so much stronger than them that I could just throw them around, or
Yep.
I could knock somebody out easily
Mm-hmm.
because,
Wow.
all that power is coming from the hips, the legs and the hips.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
when you arm wrestling, what people don't understand is when you arm wrestling, especially stand up, when you arm wrestling, when you setting up, you get
Engaging.
your leg in almost like a fighting position if you really think about it, or almost like you playing baseball, you swinging the bat and you ready
Yeah.
to explode.
Oh yeah. Oh, it makes a big difference. Especially, I find that if I engage my glutes and my legs and everything, and just get everything all set when I go to do my setup, I pull
Mm-hmm.
twice as strong. If I was then just engaging my upper body and my arm, let's say, it's insane how much more you're able to pull out of your body when you engage everything. So that's another good tip.
Yes, sir. I
Yeah.
CJ,
agree.
CJ, it's
Yes, sir.
almost time for the dance.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
it is
getting
almost
close
the
to the
dance.
ball dance.
Yeah.
We're getting near. Are you
Okay.
ready? Are you
Yeah.
ready?
Yes, sir.
We're
All right.
ready.
Get your balls in, balls out. Balls in, yeah. Balls out. Get your balls in, yeah. Balls out. I got my balls in, yeah. I got my balls out.
You don't
You
even know
don't
what he's
even
talking
know what
about.
you're talking about. Oh,
I
I got
think
you
get it.
excited
His
there.
phone took
Okay.
out. Yeah,
It
the
was
headphone cord took out. I like it.
the whole thing fucking
Awesome.
blew. I got too excited. Anyways, get your
That's
balls
perfect.
out. Next
Yeah.
time, CJ, you in Malville, round 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
You in for
oh,
it?
I'd like
oh,
to see that again.
oh, oh, Oh yeah, I look for it anytime. Yes, sir.
Right on, bro.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. That was a blast. Rock on.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for
Very
having me.
informative,
Gentlemen.
man. Very informative.
Oh yeah.
Thank you,
Have
sir.
a good one.
Yeah.
Thanks,
God bless
everybody.
you.
See y'all
You
next
too.
week.
See you
Take
guys.
care.
Thanks
Bye.
a lot.